recording. We love it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Very much love to see it. And now, keeping all of the first graders. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Mela. Hello. It's reading time. Good old reading time. We have the little music as well, bouncy music. Yeah, you know, I need to keep you first graders like, you know, alive and jumping, you know, but also, you know, nice and chill and relax, you know, so you can listen to the reading. Drag queens read each other consensually and the library is open. Good to know. Your phone is still hot from Clopo Quest. It's crazy. Turn a fan on. Thought the story time was for nap. Well, I guess it's also for nap time, but you still need to listen to the story, you know? You have to be hooked into the actual, like, element of the story before you, start to doze off, you know? It, like, makes your brain, not your brain more active, but it makes, like, dreaming easier. You're asleep already, Jeff. That's great to know. You're redoing kindergarten. No, you're not redoing kindergarten. Everybody passed. Everybody graduated kindergarten. Don't worry. Ooh, a little bit of delayed pop there. You gotta doze, aka work. Bye-bye, Reedies. Well, thank you, Dot. And I'm sad that you have to work and not listen to story time. It's very sad. Woaxe audiobook. And hey, you get to also see it as well. Very nice. Very good things. You didn't go to kindergarten. Dot earning that cheddar. Yeah, Dot needs money. Dot needs she needs money. Yeah, that's it. So, you little first graders, please try to rap Dr. Seuss. I won't do that yet. Maybe one day. But not today. Today's the little, I guess you could say, test. Today's the little test round. You know. Sadly, I only have one book. Are you able to guess what that is? Please to the Bible. That's everything you learn as in kindergarten. That is true. That is very true. I will say, I'll try to find ones that I can find for free. And if not, then you'll have to listen to me do it. Because if I have them, then it's fine. But you can request readings, because I don't have a lot of books. I mean, I do, but I don't want to read them. So, you can request books. If I have them, I'll read them. But if we don't have them, and enough people want me to read them, then I will have to go on, you know, Amazon Kindle, buy them. So, a couple donations for that would be nice, you know, to offset the charge, because I'm not keeping those books. I do not like reading. I just don't like it. But maybe one day we'll read the Bible. Maybe one day in the future. But for now, we'll just start off with the Dr. Seuss books, because I have the Dr. Seuss books. And I was actually able to find this one online, so that's nice. Free books off Amazon. That is also true. I'll try to... If that's the case, we can go through that together, so we don't choose, like, a bad book. Because bad books are bad. Check to hotel, free Bibles, exactly. But can you guess? Can you guess the book? Green accent Woaxe. In the beginning, there was the word, yes. Can you guess the book that we're reading? I did manage to find it, which is very nice. Math? Not math. We're not reading the math book. I'll read an actual, like, storybook. Clorax. Sprockets. No, it is a Dr. Seuss. It is Cat in the Hat. Right here. Move that over. We are reading the Cat in the Hat. Very, very lovely. Move GPT essays. It was the best of times. It was the Woaxe of times. That is very true. That ring around the bathtub, though. Your least favorite. It was the only one I could find in the spur of the moment. But we are reading Cat in the Hat. I'll have to get rid of Haunt Green and these guys, but you can follow along over here. We have the good old The Cat in the Hat. What does the seal say? Read? No. You guys can't fall asleep. You need to be awake. Otherwise, you'll stay here forever, and that's... I guess it's a good thing to some people. Probably not to you. I don't know what the seal says. I have no idea. On the cover, there was a seal. I don't know. I can't read it. It's like way too small. It is way too small for me to read that. It says I can read it all by myself. Beginner books. That's what it says. That's what it says. But yeah, we have the Cat in the Hat. You can read it all by yourself. Apparently Jeff can't. Jeff needed to Jeff needs to learn a little bit more. But that's why we're here. We're here to practice. A second picture of him, yeah. A second one, you know. Well, let's start. The good old The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. Love this book. I haven't actually read this book in years. Melo, you know, you are amazing. You can read this all by yourself. At the first page. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. Guys, I do not read this book on the daily. Poor Fishy. Yeah, Fishy's sad that it's raining. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So all we could do was to sit, 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 sit. And we did not like it. Not one little bit. Bigger text? Can I make this bigger? I kind of can't. It kind of messes with the, I can't put this anywhere else on my screen. Maybe that... Actually, no, that looks fine for you guys. You have your blanket and you're trying to fall asleep. This is the biggest I can make it. Otherwise, it'll look really weird. You made your daughter happy. Good old Cat in the Hat. More pictures, less talking. Jeff, you need to learn how to read, though. It's a life skill. It is a life skill. And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. Yeah, see, now I can't read it. We looked. Then we saw him step in on the mat. We looked, and we saw him, the Cat in the Hat. And he said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet, and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny. I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the Cat in the Hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. But our fish said, no, no, make that cat go away. Tell that Cat in the Hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. he should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. Now, have no fear. Have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish, with a game that I call Up, Up, Up with a Fish. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. You know, he has to be a little bit careful with the fish. You know, we don't want the fish to break the fishbowl. Have no fears, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball, with a book in one hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat. Look at me now, said the cat, with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat. I can hold up 2 books, I can hold up the fish, and a little toy ship, and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the bar. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. That is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from up there on the ball. And Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot. He said, "Do I like this? Oh no, I do not." "This is not a good game," said our fish as he lit. "No, I do not like it, not one little bit." "Now look what you did," said the fish to the cat. "Now look at this house, look at this, look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house, and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house," said the fish in the pot. Exactly. Teach him about consent. "But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot," said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. "I will not go away. I do not wish to go. And so," said the cat in the hat, So. I will show you another good game that I know." And then he ran out. And then, fast as a box, the cat in the hat came back in with a fox. A big red wood box. It was shut with a hook. "Now look at this," said the cat. "Take a look." Then he got up on top with a tip of his hat. "I call this game Fun in a Box," said the cat. "And this box are 2 things I will show to you now. You will like these 2 things," said the cat with a bow. "I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. 2 things, and I call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun." Then, out of the box came Thing 2 and Thing 1. And they ran to us fast. They said, "How do you do? Would you like to shake hands with Thing 1 and Thing 2? Would you shake hands with Thing 1 and Thing 2? You know, strangers popping out of a box. From a strange cat who can talk. Gotta move this now. And Sally and I did not know what to do, so we had to shake hands with Thing 1 and Thing 2. We shook their 2 hands, but our fish said, No, Those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Have no fear, little fish, said the cat in the hat. These things are good things, and he gave them a pat. They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet, wet day. Now, here is a game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the cat in the hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in a house, they should not. Oh, the things they will bump, the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it, not one little bit. My parents ever wander past my room and wonder exactly what I'm up to, reciting the cat in the hat. They can't hear me. They don't wander past my room, but I appreciate the concern. I was actually just thinking about that before I read it as well. That's pretty funny. I have a side gig mentoring children, yes. That's exactly what I do. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those two things bump their kites on a wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump. Down the wall in the hall. Thing 2 and Thing 1, they ran up, they ran down. On the string of one kite, we saw Mother's new gown. Her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the head of her bed. Well, you guys are the ones who asked for me to read, and read I shall. Then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, and with hops and big thumps, and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what would she say? Then our fish said, look, look. And our fish shook with fear. Your mother is on her way home, do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way. She's over there, walking. She's pretty close to the house. How old are these kids that they were left alone home all day? I don't think they were left home alone all day. I don't know. So do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You'll have to get rid of Thing 1 and Thing 2. You've missed about 3/4 of the Cat in the Hat. Most of the story. Don't worry, I can catch you up on the lore. You know, we need all of our little first graders. We need our little first graders to truly understand the literary masterpiece that is Cat in the Hat. They're destroying the house. That is true. Childcare is expensive. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how old these kids are. I'm not sure what's really happening here. So as fast as I could, I went after my net, and I said, with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net, I can get those things yet. Then I let down my net, it came down with a plop, and I had them at last. Those two things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away. Oh dear, said the cat, you did not like our game. Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Then he shut up the things in the box with the hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. That is good, said the fish, he has gone away. Yes, But your mother will come. She will find this big mess. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There is no way at all. And then, who's back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I always pick up all my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake, and the rake, and the gown, and the milk, and the strings, and the books, and the dish, and the fan, and the cup, and the ship, and the fish. And he put them away. Then he said, that is that. And then he was gone with the tip of his hat. I wish you could trust a cat's cleaning machine. This is very true. Imagine if you just had that normally. Then our mother came in, and she said to us too, did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on here that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? That is the end of The Cat in the Hat. This is a very good question. What would you do if your mother asked you? What would you say to your mom? After she was gone all day, would you tell her of the things that you played? Would you tell her that you played? You wouldn't let strangers in. It's very true. These kids, I don't know. Quite obviously it wasn't fun, so you just say no, no fun. It seems like you first graders have been raised well. Cleaned everything up all by myself. This is very, very good. Very nice. Very good things to know. Very, very lovely. The good old Cat in the Hat. That is it for The Cat in the Hat. We finished. You almost fell asleep. If the book was a little bit longer, you would have went to sleep. You would say you were an angel and she should leave more. See, Omi wants to play with The Cat in the Hat. I mean, who wouldn't? It's a jolly... Restart the book. I do have to go in 8 minutes. War and Peace next. I was gonna say, we need to suggest some books. We need some book suggestions. Thank you, by the way, Dab. I can't restart the book unless I speed read it. I can't read it. I memorized it. I listened to somebody else actually read it out loud. How many times did I practice? I practiced it a ton, actually. That's right. I don't know how to read. It is canonical that I'm illiterate. Speed rap. Alright. I won't show it, because that's too annoying to have to, like... Because it's on my leftmost monitor, and OBS is on my rightmost monitor, so I have to look over to my left. No, I have to look over to my right while moving the thing down so you can see it properly. Let's do speed rap, shall we? Why not? That's a good idea. Let's have a good idea. 1 minute speedrun. Just speed tap. The sun did not shine, it was too wet to play, so we sat in the house on that cold wet day. I sat there with Sally, we sat there we two, and I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball, so we sat in the house, we did nothing at all. So all we could do was to sit, and we did not like it, not one little bit. And then something went bump, how that bump made us jump. We looked, then we saw him step up in the mat. We looked, and we saw him, the Cat in the Hat. Why so angry? I can't do this in a happy tone. I can't do it in a happy tone, I gotta go fast and aggressive. That's how it goes. Happy rap? How do I do this? I can't do this. We demand a happy rap, but how? How do I do that? How do I happy rap? Beastie Boys are happy rap. I don't listen to the Beastie Boys. I don't know how they do it. I'm hyped for the cat. Don't push me because you're right on the edge. I'm assuming that's some sort of verse. Add some beats. I can't do that. I'll have to go out and find them. I do need book recommendations though. I can't finish this. I can't do the happy rap, guys. Sonic, gotta go fast. Yeah. It would be better if we figured out what book we want to read next, so I don't have to do this. I pretty much did this last minute. I was surprised I was able to find this just online. Imagine 2 other white dudes are accompanying me. Moby Dick. Okay. I will say, if there's gonna be a book that will take multiple sittings to read, I probably will require donations. Because as I told you, I do not like to read. And I'm not gonna sit there reading a very, very big book. I will read it. I will read it. But I also need to, like, get it somehow. I'll read War and Peace next, guys. That's your next assignment, you know? You learned how to read, so now we actually get to read together, you know? Encyclopedia Brown. Do I even know what an encyclopedia is? It is like a thing. It's like a book with like knowledge in it. It's a book with knowledge. Why do you stream doing a thing I hate? Because I'm doing a thing I love at the same time. That's streaming. I like streaming. Streaming's fun, especially on Moar. Real Wikipedia, exactly. It's a real Wikipedia. You know, I had one book of Encyclopedia Brown. I don't know where it is. I actually liked it as well. Like, if I remember correctly, there was this one where he was like, essentially, like, I think the whole thing of the book was that he and like his group of friends or whatever went to this like little treehouse meeting spot or whatever, and there's this like other book, like basically the girl version of Encyclopedia Brown. I forgot what her name is, but like they were having some competition about like, oh, are you like, you know, since you know everything and you're like, ooh, good with little riddles and like little tidbits of things, you know, see if I'm wrong or something. Cam Jensen? I don't... No, like it was like Encyclopedia Brown, but it was like, I don't know, like I'm just making up a name here, like dictionary dot, I guess. I don't know. It's not Nancy Drew, because I know like it's in the Encyclopedia Brown like universe. I don't know where that book went. But yeah, we need to choose a book so I can like go out and find it. Should we continue this theme of Dr. Seuss? Sally Kimball. I don't know. Yeah. She had a camera-like memory, I think. Photographic memory. Magic Treehouse. That's the other one. That's a different one. You know what? I do have a lot of Magic Treehouse books. So that'll be it. Okay. I'll read all of the Dr. Seuss books that I have for you first graders, and then because by the time we're done doing that, it'll probably be next year. So maybe you guys might just be in 2nd grade by then. I'll have to see your little performances. But then once we're done with Dr. Seuss, we can read the Magic Treehouse, you know? Magic Treehouse. Just got out of the dentist. Quick hello knowledge. Sally, it'll also have to be a goodbye. Sally is Encyclopedia B. Yes. That is true. Very, very true. But yes, I guess that's what we're doing. Before we leave though, I will have to say, you've been a lovely class. A lovely class. Amber, Chico, Knowledge is Power, Mrs. Barsky, Anime Dan, Dav31, Jeff, Omi Wins, Bridget, Nessie Makes Things, you were here. I love how this is the first show you've seen from I guess us. Technically just me. Test.NEB, Mela, James, and good old Egg. You've been a wonderful class. I hope to see you next time, you know, maybe there's a stream tomorrow. I don't know what it is. I don't even know the own streams I put up. It's been lovely. Been lovely reading to you all. We'll see what Dr. Seuss book is next. Maybe Green Eggs and Ham. This is not typical. It's not typical, Nessie, yeah. Normally we do silly things. I've been doing Luke's voice. That is true. I'm a very, very good voice actor. But you gotta work again. I also have to leave. You've been a lovely, lovely audience. I hope you guys have a great time. Bye-bye, bookies. Bookies? I guess so. Bye-bye.